Hi, my name is Newell Davis with World Composting, and we're going to do an update on our urban worm bag and see how it's going. It's been about, 12 or 13 days since my last update. I've added maybe some coffee grounds or something, but nothing really major. And I have a lot of food to add, and I have some bedding to add if we need it. So let's take a look at it and see how it's been going. So let's come down here. So here's our bag. Doesn't look like the bedding on top. It hasn't been touched really. The little granules is just the eggshell that I put on here. There's still a lot of food actually left in here. I have a whole bunch to add, but it doesn't really look like they've dug into this food that much. I don't know if I need to add more or not. I think I will add some more just to keep it going. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to move this fresh bedding to the side here. We're going to add this food right on top. I actually have a whole bunch here. So I have a whole bunch. This is actually thawed. This time, I know I normally don't thaw stuff out, but this time I did. So we're going to throw in this thawed food. We're going to cover this back up. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more bedding to it. So it seems to have slowed down a little bit on how quickly they're consuming this food. I don't know if it's because it's too dry on top or what, because this is dry material that I'm adding. But it's slowed down a bit. So we're just going to let this sit, I guess, for a little longer. I'm going to keep adding food to it as I am on these videos. But the idea is that I want to try to make it how it would be if somebody's doing this at home. So the bottom's already filled up, a good halfway up the bag right now. And it gets wider as it gets taller. So we're going to have a lot more food that can go in this top section. But I want to continue to put in food in intervals, just like a family would, where you save up a bit, then you throw it all in at once, because most people don't throw in, I guess, at the same time. They typically have, like, huge amounts that they're throwing in. So it is working. I do see a fruit fly in here, it looks like, or a fungus gnat. But so we have this stuff in here. We're going to let it sit. Hopefully, in another week, we'll see this maybe go down a little bit more. It looked like it was all banana peels left, and I think I threw in more than just that last time. So overall, it's still working. There's still worms in it. They're still maneuvering around the bin. They could be also digging down a little bit. There was some food that was probably left down lower in the bin, and hopefully these surface feedings, where we're just adding it just below a layer of paper, will help them all the worms come to the surface, so that way we can eventually harvest that bottom section out. So that's where we're going to leave this right now. And we'll continue going with it. As you can tell, this was, by the way, this lid was dry, so there's not a lot of extra moisture in here. That's one thing with these continuous flow bins. They do tend to dry out, so I will have to kind of monitor that. The top is very dry. The material with the worms on it looked fine. With the banana peels that were in there were still wet, so I think it's fine right now. But you do need to monitor these. They can dry out very quickly, and then all of a sudden you have a solid mess on your hands. So we will keep an eye on it, but that's it this week. So it's a quick update on this just to see how it was doing, and I will update the next time that I add food. All right, thank you.